And I'm going to draw a kind of a funny paradox here. Okay, so liberal people don't tend to be religious for the most part, right? Like more on the further to the left side, right? And conservatives obviously are a little more on the spiritual side. So here's an ironic thing. The liberals think that the conservative people are NPCs, right? Because they don't operate in the real world. Because that's the idea behind religion. Something comes after. So people are thinking about that after, that higher order thing. That's one thing. And then two is that the conservative people who tend to be more religious, they think that the liberals are NPC, but from a spiritual standpoint, they see it as, lost souls, not out of this world, not of this world, that kind of mindset, so it's kind of weird. They think they're not NPCs because they have their head spiritually minded. So from a spiritual perspective, they think that the non-religious people are NPCs. So it's kind of ironic when you look at it this way. I would say that is probably the reason why people always like watching these alternative reality or dystopian, you know what I mean? Like dystopian or like what comes after or something like completely different. I think that's kind of where the basis for these thought processes come from. I think it's mostly just psychology for the most part. It's actually if you really think about it, a lot of religious texts, you look at them, you look at their core belief, their main piece of writing, and it might as well be a DSM-5. It's very psychological, just in the more poetic, authoritative type manner. But it's pretty much just, I feel like it's like people take their own version of the DSM-5. It's 5 now, right? Is there a 6 yet, or are we not doing that right now? Everyone has their own copy. And that's why there's that, it's not really a meme, or I don't know, a saying, you want to make money or you want to become rich, start your own religion. I think that's where part of that reason, where that gets coined from. Yeah, because you ask psychologists, hey, the DSM-5 is the psychology Bible. And so it's kind of ironic how the psychology is spiritual, but the spiritual is also psychological. So it's a little interesting when it just depends on your perspective, what gives you authority